All right, instant reaction to the afternoon slate of games in the NFL today. I just finished watching the Lions and Bengals game as it ended. Lions dominated the Bengals, honestly, because of the interceptions that the Bengals threw. Can't have those. Browning threw a ton of them. I believe he had three, I want to say. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he had three. The Bengals made the score look a lot closer than what it actually was with a few late fourth quarter touchdowns. I want to say they had 21 points in the fourth quarter. The game was not actually that close. Although, obviously, hindsight, if Browning doesn't throw those interceptions, the Bengals may very well have won the game. But obviously, you can't live like that. Lions continue to prove that week one game they had against the Packers was just a blip, and their offense is right back to humming just like it was when they had Ben Johnson the last couple of years. Had the Titans complete a great comeback against the Cardinals. Had one of the crazier touchdowns you'll ever see. Cam Ward threw a pick. The DB fumbled it, and it went backwards back in the end zone and was recovered by a Titans player for a touchdown. Big win for Cam Ward to get a win. I believe the Cardinals, I don't know about the Cardinals. You know, looking at the success Jaden Daniels is having kind of makes you wonder, turns out maybe Cliff Kingsbury wasn't the problem. Maybe Cliff Kingsbury is actually a pretty decent coach in the NFL, and maybe it's Kyler that kind of falls apart midway through the year to the end of the season and can't win the big games. Maybe it wasn't Cliff Kingsbury, but I don't know. Hindsight's always 20/20, I guess. We also had the Buccaneers and Seahawks. Incredible game. 38-35 was your final score. And yet again, I believe every week except for the last week against the Eagles, Baker Mayfield has led a game-winning fourth-quarter drive. This week it was a game-winning field goal that ended up happening, a 38-35 Tampa. It was a tie game, so I don't know. It was obviously a game-winning drive, but it wasn't a comeback game-winning drive, if that makes sense. They weren't behind when they had the ball, but Baker continues to do his thing, looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and definitely no one wants to play right now is Tampa Bay, especially in a close game. He just seems like it's automatic, guaranteed to happen. Baker's going to figure out a way to win it. Sunday Night Football is coming up. We have the Texans and the Patriots. Stephon Diggs, revenge game maybe against the Bills? Probably not. I expect Josh Allen to dominate. Reaction coming later. Follow the channel for more. Peace.